This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Well, I've covered Iggy Azalea many times over, but this is a video you've got to see because this is just flat out showing you blood sacrifices, Freemasonry, all the connections, all the things that I constantly show you and others show you here on YouTube to try to wake people up to the signs and symbols that these people use. Okay, if you're not familiar with blood sacrifice, human sacrifice, become familiar with it. Because that's what this is all about. Okay, there's a movie called The Believers, which is a perfect example to show people, if you want to see how these people who network with each other in these secret organizations and secret societies become untouchable, right? And and believe that they communicate with the gods through these human sacrifice rituals, and then they become a brotherhood through these things. Now, I'm not saying that everybody who's in a secret society such as Freemasonry has done these types of things. I'm talking about higher ups, but you can bet every celebrity is involved in these types of things. And that's why death is always right around the corner when it comes to these celebrities, right? You don't hear like, oh, a celebrity lost, their grandmother at 90 years old, and it's like a big story. There's always something like Kate, I think her name's Katie Hudson, to Kanye West, right? All of these people have somebody who's super close to them, a cousin, a mother, a father, a sister, who just suffers from some immediate, shocking type of death as this person's becoming and rising in the ranks of popularity and fame and fortune and stardom. Okay? And here's a clip from the movie The Believers.
Of course you're uncertain, Cal. Naturally, so was I, till I met him. Now imagine, if you can, a life without uncertainty, freedom from doubt, the ability to choose, single-mindedness.
One life from each of us, Cal, is all he asks. And he rewards our devotion 1,000-fold.
Personal desires, oh yes, of course, anything. That's part of it.
It's only the beginning.
There was a time, Cal, when man was at one with the gods, before the fall. Now we're at one again. And their benediction is power. It's a power you can't imagine. Power to create a world of our choosing. Power to destroy those who oppose us.
We want you to join us.
Create this ground with this Father's humble offering. We seek the strength and wisdom of our benefactors.
We call upon the ancient gods to renew our strength and guide your hand to strike down the enemies of our faith and of this great nation.
We welcome our brother Cal, reborn into your grace.
Ayawaladama,
the power which is our birthright,
Herabanya,
the glory which is our destiny,
Anjukukajin Tasmala,
our enemies consumed by winds of fire.
Our strength
Reborn in sacrifice.
Identi Sonina. Monsaya Denti Sonina.
Now, you could see in this video constantly over and over. I mean, it must be a huge coincidence. Again, I guess Iggy and everybody else out there just happens to love the black and white coloring because you're going to see it over and over, as well as the red and black, the white and black, and the red and black symbolism. The red and black, of course, is referring to blood sacrifice, and that's what this video is about. It's about blood sacrifice. So it starts with this girl walking down the road, and she runs in front of a car and gets killed by someone in a Trans Am. Well, not just anyone, a Trans Am and a trans run-by or drive-by, I guess you could call it. As you get this, trans person who hits, of course, this girl, and it's not a big deal, and she's bleeding in the street, right? And this is referencing the blood sacrifice because the next thing you see, and of course, one of the girls happens to be wearing the black and white Masonic checkered dress, which we see in every video, but it gets more in your face. Because then we go to the funeral, and what do we see at the funeral? Well, we see black and white symbolism all over the place. We see lots of I guess trans males and females at the funeral. You see the woman in the coffin who was run over and killed with a black and white polka dot purse, and then of course wearing the red and black flannel t-shirt. Okay? As if, this would be the shirt that they pick out to wear. No, this is referencing blood sacrifice. She was the victim of this blood sacrifice. And I'm sure this song is referring to whoever Iggy Azalea, was involved with, or whoever her sacrifice was to be famous, to be involved, in these secret societies. Her sacrifice to Satan, her oath that she took. Now, I guess you'll think this is a coincidence too, right? You can see right there under the coffin, right? Huge coincidence that this is taking place on the black and white Masonic checkerboard floors, right? That's a coincidence. No, how about the fact that the woman who sacrificed and ran over the girl who's smiling at the funeral is wearing black and white checkered outfit? The trans person wearing the black and white Masonic checkerboard outfit as she stands over the coffin of the woman in the red and black checkerboard, right? That must be a huge coincidence. You know what I mean? I mean, how dumb did they think we are? Now, the color coding in this video goes between black and red. You'll see Iggy Azalea wearing red. If she's not wearing black, she's wearing red, which, representing the blood sacrifice. She's wearing the pentagrams on her pants. You can see the pentagram, the 5-pointed star. Yes, it represents witchcraft. Okay, people think that it has to. I've said it a million times. Iggy Azalea is not wearing this because she's supporting the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Stars and all this other nonsense. These celebrities have tattoos of stars all over their bodies, and nobody questions it and says, well, what's the reasoning for it? I mean, are people just obsessed with stars? I mean, give me a break. It's because it's witchcraft and occultic, the 5-pointed star. Okay, that's why you see them use it in witchcraft or what quote-unquote paganism. And the Satanists, of course, use the inverted star, the Baphomet upside-down pentagram. But you'll see that on her outfit. You'll see her as well doing the 666 sign as she dips her hat. Very common that they do this. Okay, the 666 hand symbol. We see it all the time because that's all that this really is about. Them at the funeral, we get one of these. I mean, this person that I've already covered. I have no idea what the person's name is off the top of my head. But someone who you see trending on YouTube almost every day doing male makeup tutorials at the wedding crying, wearing lipstick and having long nails, right? So they just keep putting this stuff in videos. I wonder why they keep putting it in videos and putting it all over YouTube. They couldn't be trying to influence people and normalize this stuff by using repetition and showing people it over and over and over, could they? Oh, no, that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. Then at the end, outside of the coffin, you have Iggy Azalea wearing all red, and you see the red and black only umbrellas. Everybody has a red and black umbrella. Of course, the coffin is black. Okay, so this video pretty much is just saying, this is how you become rich. This is how you become famous. And even at the end, they have somebody else jump in and start rapping at the end. And saying things like this. Things like, I started at the bottom and now I'm rich. I started to say sorry, but F that blank, right? Pretty much just telling you, as people hold up devil horns in the background as these guys are rapping. I mean, it's insane because people, I know how hard it is for people to want to accept this and believe it, and they don't have to. It's not going to change their day-to-day life, but at the very least, hopefully it wakes people up to the truth that this world is everything that's going on is spiritual, and everything outside of that stuff is a matrix. It's a box that people are trapped inside of. This false idol worship is one of the most sickest, disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. Ever. I mean, people will listen to whatever these people tell them to do. They use their songs to dumb down the masses, talking about what? Getting high, drinking, money, right? Making everybody obsess over these things and wanting to become famous, right? And want to be like them. Oh, you start at the bottom. And here's a song where they're mocking it and telling you, look, this is how it's done through blood sacrifice ritual, right? And often we do see these things happen with cars where somebody gets hit, the Bruce Jenner or whatever, what is it now? Caitlyn Jenner with, oh, what a coincidence. This accidentally, kills people as this stuff's going on, runs someone over the car, gets away with it. I mean, they get away with this stuff. Just like the video clip I showed you. That's exactly what occurs. And of course, it's hilarious hearing Freemasons constantly talk about their beliefs and all this stuff and try to pretend like we're all stupid, you know, and they nitpick at, they think we nitpick. They nitpick at us, and with the whole, you know, Lucifer and the light bearer. I mean, look at the symbolism everywhere, the black and white symbolism in Hollywood. I mean, all you have to do is go through my videos and see it. And you might say, well, yeah, oh, you're talking about the same thing with them. Well, look at the repetition. That's why I'm showing it to you, to try to unlock your mind from this stuff. Right? Always black and white. Always the checkers. Right? Checkerboard floor. We got someone in a checkerboard skirt. We've got the woman who ran the person over in the checkerboard outfit. The person who's dead in the coffin in the black and red checkerboard. I mean, you can't make it up how obvious it is, but people see this stuff and they don't even know what they're looking at. They're just like, hey, yo, boop, I mean, that's, you might say, what are you singing? That's what the song, when I listened to this song to take the screenshots for the video, I mean, that's all I heard was poop, crap, dump on your ooh. Just sounds of nonsense and nothings. But people hear it, they're, oh, interesting, cool. Oh, what's Iggy wearing? Oh, is Iggy showing too much cleavage? Oh, I like her hair. Oh, I like her necklace. Meanwhile, you know, they're doing the 666, the one-eye symbolism. You have people holding up devil horns. I mean, it really is unbelievable that people just automatically dismiss this stuff as art. You know, if they dismiss it as art, sit there and tell me, what is the whole purpose of this? What is the purpose of whoever's making millions of dollars, not just to make and produce the video, who's deliberately putting the black and white Masonic checkerboard in every video, right? These guys that you never hear of who direct it. Because obviously Iggy doesn't, you know, these celebrities are just pawns and puppets. I mean, these people are under mind control beyond belief. I know that doesn't make them victims because a lot of these people choose this path. But I mean, it's the same exact stuff, right? It's always the same symbols. Nothing's original. Nothing's new. If you actually look at these videos and you look at these movies and you look at all of this coding, because that's how they work. Signs and symbols rule the world. They communicate through codes. Now, if I told you that this was a gang, right? People would be like, oh yeah, gangs. Don't gangs use codes and all that stuff? Yeah. Well, this is the worst possible gang you could possibly imagine. Because they do things that even gangs couldn't possibly fathom, involving children and human sacrifice and worshiping Satan. But nobody wants to believe that stuff. They'd rather be blind to it all. So this is Iggy Azalea with her little blood ritual, you know, blood sacrifice video, showing you all the Freemasonic symbolism and all the other stuff that I'm constantly talking about and showing you. But it must be a coincidence, right? I mean, geez, how many more Iggy's got? She might be getting up there, or he, whatever it is, might be getting up there as having the most, you know, worse than Ariana Grande and Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. I mean, it's just the same thing, right? The same thing, and it never stops. And it never ceases to amaze, because these people are not hiding any of this stuff. They are rubbing it in your faces and showing it to you day in and day out. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.